Hi, my name is Claire Howard. I'm so happy to welcome you to my channel. If you haven't been here before, what we're doing in these vlogs is speaking about what I eat on Slimming World to hopefully lose weight at the end of the week. I've recorded a full week of what I have eaten on Slimming World and what I have done to help me progress towards my weight loss. I've been going through a bit of a phase where I've totally lost my Slimming World mojo, so I'm working on getting that back. I'm mixing my foods up a bit and having some things that are a little bit different. If you have lost your mojo or you're following Slimming World and you're just after a bit of inspo and someone to work along and do it with, then come join me and feel free to write in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. You know, we've got this, we can do it together. It is my weigh day today, so I will be reporting at the end of this how much weight I've lost this week. I've split this video into two videos, so there will be a part one and followed by a part two with my weigh-in at the end of part two, just because it is a week's worth of content and it works out quite long and no one really, I don't think, wants to sit and watch a half-an-hour video. So I'm going to kind of split it down into two, 15 or 10 minutes, whatever it works out to once I've done it. But I hope you enjoy. I'd love to hear from you, and don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you know when the next videos are coming up. I'm going to be mixing it up a bit. I'm going to be doing recipes, some cooking, chatting. So whatever you'd like to see, drop me a message and let me know. And thanks for being here and thanks for watching. Good morning. I have just arrived at Aldi. I'm coming in to pick up a few essentials. I need some extra chicken and some salad for tea tonight. But I'm also just going to go through and pick up some things that I see in group and see online that you can only get from Aldi. I usually do my shopping Asda online. There's a lot of things that they have at Aldi which I obviously can't get hold of there, which I like the look of and I want to try. I will post some of the great things that you can pick up at Aldi that are either low-syn, sin-free or little treats. And yes, that's this morning. So I've just done myself a quick brunch. I've got these sausages, which are the Aldi skinny sausages. They're half a sin each. I totally forgot that I'd put these in the air fryer. I was too busy. So my mushrooms and tomatoes are a little bit cremated. Got those with some beans and a lemon zero sugar canned drink from Aldi. So that is my little brunch while I'm working and trying to get through everything I've got to do today. Hi, so I've just been doing my shopping list and my food plan. Been off to Aldi this morning, so I've got some really good buys and little snacks and bits from there for this week, so we'll look forward to trying those. I'm just doing my Asda shop and filling in my Slimming World planner for this week. And I don't know if you find this, but as soon as I sit down to do my shopping, it is like my brain just goes blank. I look at food on Instagram and I think I'm going to try this and I'm going to try that all week. Sit down to do my shopping list and suddenly my mind is totally blank. So I have come up with some things. So I've been writing this plan, which I'm going to stick on the front of my fridge, which those yellow bits just highlight things that I need to get out of the freezer or if I need to make something the night before, because I've done this plenty of times before where I'm having on my planner overnight oats, but I've done nothing to remind myself the night before to make them, which means when you get up in the morning, you have no overnight oats and then you don't have a plan, so you've got to find something else. So I've just got little bits like get chicken out of the freezer. I'm going to do a Nando's chicken. I think there's a girl called @RubyShrinks. I follow her on Instagram. She's done this Nando's chicken in a Weight Watchers wrap. It looks amazing, so I'm going to try that. I've got burgers. That's a classic. I've done those hundreds of times, so I'm going to make my own burgers. Gammon, egg and chips. So I've got a huge gammon joint in my freezer, so I'm going to put that in the slow cooker one day while I'm at work, and that's going to be ready for when I get home. So a nice quick dinner, and then there'll be some leftover gammon which I can have in sandwiches or pita breads for the next week. So pretty much that is what I've done today. I did have sausages, mushrooms and tomatoes for my kind of brunch lunch after I'd been shopping at Aldi. I did forget while I was doing some other stuff, so it spent a bit longer in the air fryer than it should, so it wasn't the best. Just had a cup of tea and a couple of hi-fi bars, and that's all I've had so far today. On my menu for this evening, I've got some chicken thighs and I'm going to make like chicken skewers and special egg fried rice. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm using some Mayflower curry sauce on that, which will also be really tasty. So I will keep you updated and show you that later. So currently cooking mine and Mark's dinner. The boys have had a McDonald's. I had an iced latte. I did order an iced Americano, but it gave me a latte, so I've had to sin that as my 7 sins. Tonight, I'm kind of making a recipe I've seen on an Instagram account. It's at Boothys, Slimming World, I think. So I haven't had time to marinate and do the chicken as she did, but I've just made some chicken kebabs out of some chicken thighs that I had in the fridge. And I've got my peas. I didn't have spring onions, I've just got normal onion. And I've got some rice in the microwave. So I'm going to make egg fried rice with chicken, and I've got my favourite Mayflower curry sauce mix, so I'm going to make that up. So for 100 grams of that made up is 4 sins, so I'm going to make that by the packet instructions and 4 sins added there. Hello, good morning. Oh, what a beautiful day it is. So I've just arrived at work. You won't be surprised to hear I was running late again this morning. I seem to have this thing in the morning that I'm just want to sit around and drink a cup of tea. And this morning I've been acting this morning like I'm not coming to work. I was sitting there making my lunch, having a chat with my husband and just not getting on with it. So anyway, I have prepared my lunch. I'm not late in the respect that I haven't got any food. I've prepared a really lovely lunch for today. Got my stuffed pita bread, which looks really yummy. So I've got today at work and then I've got 2 days off. So this is where my food gets a bit tricky because I'm not 100% sure what we're doing, and then it's finding stuff to eat while we're out. I have got a Nando's dinner planned, which I'm going to do either Saturday or Sunday, depending on the weather. And in the meat package that my mother-in-law got me last week, we've got this huge rack of ribs. They are, however, barbecue. So I'm going to look up and see how many sins they are. And I'm just going to have to allow them because I feel like if the weather's nice on Saturday or Sunday, depending on which day we're going to have those, I'll have a nice big salad with them. So the rest of it will be okay. I just need to work out the sins for the actual ribs. That is the difficulty when other people provide your food, don't you find? Anyway, running late. So I'm going to get into work. I'll see you soon. That sounded a bit rude when other people provide your food, because I know she's only ordered ribs because they're mine and my husband's favourite. If we go out anywhere, it's a rack of barbecue ribs, and I'm not going to lie, they look amazing. They are huge and I'm 100% going to eat them and I'm really going to enjoy them, but I have got to work out how they fit into my day. It is now 9:15. Been home from work about 20 minutes. I'm absolutely really tired, really hungry. I'm just pouring myself an orange drink. I was going to have a glass of wine, but I'm not sure what sins I've got left in at the moment. My brain doesn't have the capacity to work that out. I'll just show you what I'm cooking for dinner. So literally nice and easy. I did just have to leave these to go and tuck the boys in, and they're a bit burnt, but I'm just doing some salmon there in my air fryer. Just literally the easiest things I could find to do, because I'm tired and I can't be bothered, and I just want some food really. So that's it. Hey, so Sunday morning. No, it's not Sunday. I feel like it's Sunday because I'm off work. It's actually Saturday. I'm usually off on a Sunday and at work on a Saturday. So I'm off today. We're going to go to the beach. I've got my picnic hamper out. I'm about to cut up some fruit and bits. So I just wanted to say, this is where we go wrong, isn't it? So I'm not eating this. This is cheesy beans on toast with sausages. I'm now taking it through to my little boy. Do you know, while I was just buttering that toast, the temptation to eat a triangle of that white buttery bread was so strong. So if you ever feel like picking at your kids' food, preparing food for kids, massive downfall on Slim & World. So you're not alone if you nick your kids' toast. I do this. So we're on the way home from the beach. The boys and Mark have just picked up Biscoff McFlurries. I have nothing.
And a Grimace milkshake.
I had a pizza at Holcombe Hall and I had nothing. But we are going to have a barbecue, so I'm going to put like a whole pack of chicken on because I'm starving. Looking forward to boiled eggs when I get in. Hi, so as you've seen, we've been to the beach today and I didn't take much food with me. I had a couple of boiled eggs that I'd done before we left and a banana and an orange. And then I took some strawberries and blueberries. What else did I have? So I didn't have anything while we were there. We went over to Holcombe Hall Food and they have like street food on. The boys had a pizza between them. It looked amazing, very, very cheesy. I am trying to be on top form, so I didn't have any of that. They then had a full bag of tortilla chips and dips. I just got a Diet Coke and laid on the grass and pretended that there wasn't all this scrummy foodness going on around me. To be honest, I didn't actually want to eat it. I'm pretty determined this week, so that's fine. But I got in, I was pretty hungry. I did have a couple more boiled eggs from what I'd done this morning, so I've just eaten those. And I'm preparing dinner. So the boys have got a full rack of ribs. I spoke about those in the last video. I have looked up the sin value of them and decided I'm not going to have any. Yeah, they were about 6 sins for 100 grams or something, so it just didn't seem worthwhile. So I've made myself some chicken kebabs and jacket potatoes and salad, and I'm gonna have that on the barbecue tonight. So I'll show you those when they're done. So here's my yummy kebabs. I have just literally some mushroom chicken breasts on there. I've made up a little salad, and I have used zesty lemon salad spray. This is half a sin for 10 sprays. So I've given my salad a little spray, so that should be quite tasty. And I have put some peri-peri salt. This one, Nando's peri-peri salt. I bought that this week, I haven't tried it yet. It looks like it is quite spicy, it's a medium. So this was half a sin for 2 tablespoons. I have just sprinkled 1 tablespoon over there because I haven't tried it before, so I don't wanna make my kebabs really, really spicy and not enjoy them. So anyway, I have got some chicken thighs left over that will go on as well on the barbie, and my jacket potatoes and ribs are in the oven. Not that I'm eating those ribs, honestly, ribs are my favourite, but the sin value is just not worth it. In the back of my mind when I was not having all those sins today was my white wine spritzer, so I am now going to add some ice and top this up. 125ml, which is half of my 250ml for 9 sins, and that's going to be my sins for the day. Cheers guys, thanks so much for joining me in this video. Part 2 will be coming up very shortly with my weigh day results, so don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on that one.